at-bat. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately from top to bottom, just swinging the bat super nice, pass the baton mentality. Guys not trying to do too much, trusting in the teammates behind them.
In now for Cleveland, Jake Taylor, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. First pitch on its way. And that misses, ball one. Altogether a fine afternoon for baseball. 66 degrees the game time temperature. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
And that's in there, 2-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Joyce to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Yeah, and he's the type of player that's thinking triple as soon as he hit it to the outfield. Pretty elite speed on display here as he rockets around second. Would have taken a perfect play and relay to even have a chance to throw him out here.
Striding in for the Indians, Dale Tomlinson. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. He's set, and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. So 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball.
But no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen. A foul ball.
Another 2-2 offering. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Now the payoff pitch home. A bouncer to the left side. And there's a base hit, and the Tribe are going to strike first in this one. It's 1-0.
No, you try and execute a pitch, Dan. I'll leave you to answer that. But right there as a batter, you see the infield back, you take everything, all the variables into consideration. You're not trying to do too much. Anything on the ground that stays off the corners gets you an RBI. Now mix in the fact that it found the hole, and he's got a knock to go with it.
You know, it's so frustrating as a pitcher, D-Row. You think what you make is a good pitch, infield playing back, a ball is able to sneak through, a base hit and a run batted in. So close, but yet so far from getting out of that inning unscathed.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike.
This is a tough spot here to turn two off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least one out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that, and if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get one out in a spot like this.
1-1 the count now.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. That's a strike to throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. So it's a successful stolen base as they look for a run here in the top of the first, and we take a look there at the team leaders in stolen bases so far. And you can see right there that the Indians are currently best in the AL in that department. Tomlinson, the runner at second with 1 away. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
It's a swinging bunt up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 3-2 one more time. Hot shot on the ground is short. Taken in by Simeon. And there's out number 2.
Batting next, the designated hitter, Mario Crespo.
Riding into the box, Mario Crespo. And the Tribe with an opportunity for still more damage here in the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses low and away, ball 1. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Now the 1-1 pitch, and he fouls this one off. The 1-2 pitch. Ball 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Goes the other way as this is line to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in.
Digging in now, Lee Van Dyke, and he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the AL in RBIs entering play. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Van Dyke is really a rare talent in this sport. A true five-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch. Not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Fouled off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Semien over to his left. And that's the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Cleveland's out in front, 2-0. Matt Bush gets the ball for the Indians in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in his last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Here's Rajay Davis now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
off for the Athletics, center fielder, Rajay
Here comes
Davis.
the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now. There you see Yonder Alonso. He waits next. The 3-0 pitch on its way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And the payoff pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land out there just foul. Another full count pitch home. Heading out towards shallow right. Tomlinson moving in. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Danny, any thoughts?
You know, this lineup could really use a turnaround from Yonder Alonso. He's really struggled to produce runs. No RBIs in this series so far, and he's a guy they count on to put runs on the board to help them win games.
Next up for the A's, Yonder Alonso. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. First offering on its way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. The 3-1 pitch. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
So now it's Mark Canha. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
And it's 1-1. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. Mays is over. And that's the third out. Nothing doing there for the A's. They trail it here 2-0. Now in the box, Donnie Larson. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
Well, today's game provides the Indians with a chance to complete a series sweep, guys.
One of the toughest things to do at this level is to win on the road. With the win today, this would be a sweep of a road series.
And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
They may be hard-pressed to get the same sort of performance on the mound that they got yesterday, a complete game shutout, but something close would certainly give them a chance to complete a sweep.
You don't see it very often, a complete game shutout like they had yesterday. Hopefully that's the beginning of things to come, and their starting pitcher could get them deep into this one as well.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Settling in now, Willie Mays. Come up big in spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the AL in RBIs. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
The 1-0 delivery. A pitch taken for a strike around the shoulders. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Now the 2-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Larson stands at second with no outs. Three and 2 to the Indian center fielder. Roger Doran is on deck. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Now batting, Roger Doran. He'll look to pad that RBI total here, entering play 8th in the American League in that category. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
The 2-2. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
1-0 the count. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Looking up is Davis. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam, and even 40 home runs on the year for him now. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in the conversation for some of the year-end awards.
In now, Jake Taylor. As the first pitch here has been high, it's ball 1.
Boy, it's hard to let a grand slam go, but the only silver lining is now that you're working with a clean slate, nobody on, nobody out, got to treat it like it's a fresh inning.
Two and 0.
2-0.
The 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Dale Tomlinson will be next. Here it comes on 3-0. Drilled down the line, but foul. Hit high and deep to right center. Joyce moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And let me tell you about first baseman Yonder Alonso. The bat plays, we get it. He's there for offense. But don't sleep on the defense as well. He's battled his injuries, but he's out there going to the post, making picks and bailing out his boys in the infield.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dale Tomlinson. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Davis on the move. 2 gone.
The batter, number 22.
Digging in to try it again, number 22. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. 32 now for the season as this lead swells to 7-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Standing in now, Mario Crespo, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is pulled into right. And the Tribe keep it rolling as this will be extra bases again. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
Stepping in now, Lee Van Dyke. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the 1-0. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. One and 1. Here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Alonso is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So give him 5 runs in the inning, with the big blows being the 2 home runs. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Indians on top 7-0. Here's Chris Davis now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Popped him up. Taylor has a play. He's got it 1 away.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup today. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Standing in, Trevor Plouffe, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The next 1-2 pitch.
Ball.
And that misses 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Batting 6, the shortstop.
Striding in, Marcus Semien. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. From the stretch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Plouffe stands at first with 1 out. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Here's Matt Joyce now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0 misses, ball 2.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1 left for Oakland. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Welcome back to Oakland as we're set for the start of the 3rd from the Coliseum here on the show. So striding forward now, Donnie Larson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too. We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
And there's ball 1. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
The 2-1 home. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Now batting, center fielder, Willie Mays.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to more than a handful of boos, I'm sure, after what can only be described as a terrible pitching performance. Jesse Hahn is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Jesse Hahn.
Willie Mays will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Mays, just 18 years old. This is his first year at the big league level. The 1-0. And there's a base hit on the line.
Third baseman number 24, Roger Doran.
Stepping in, Roger Doran. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2 bounces in the dirt for a ball. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. Ranging back is Davis to the track, to the wall. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field, and even 30 home runs on the year as the blowout continues.
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really ugly innings.
Into the box now, number 15. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Two and one now to the Tribe's leadoff man. The 2-1. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Hit well again down the right field line, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Once again a 3-2 and another foul ball. Three runs already home here.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Popped high in the air. Semien is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So one gone in the inning now, and it's time for a look at the standings in the AL West as you see where the A's find themselves entering play here today. Digging in once again, Jake Taylor. Lifetime against Jesse Hahn. He's got a 3-for-5 line. He also has 1 home run. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Still only 1 out in the inning. That misses, 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Dale Tomlinson will be next. Yeah. 3-1. The 3-1. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Now at the plate, Dale Tomlinson, a hit in 2 tries so far. Here comes the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
1-1.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Davis on the run. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, number 22.
Digging in and looking for more, number 22. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he'll dive back in. He's set, and the pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Check swing grounder to the right side. Backhanded. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Mario Crespo.
Digging in, Mario Crespo. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off there, 1-0. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit well on the ground to first. Onto the bag with it himself is Alonso, and that's out number 3.
Indians hang a crooked number thanks to this 3-run home run. We played 2.5.
It's the Indians 10 and the A's nothing. Here's Jed Lowry now, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate.
Second baseman, Jed Lowry.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And a breaking ball stays outside. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, that number has him tied for second in the AL in that category. Stepping up to the plate, Josh Phegley. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Here's Rajai Davis now. Hit down the third baseline. Doran ranges to his right. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Into the box. Lee Van Dyke. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at bat on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Up around the face.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through for a hit. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the 4th as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Stepping in, Donnie Larson, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Van Dyke gets his lead at first, nobody out. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
The 1-2 is taken for ball two. Just short, hit hard. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league Wago.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this.
In now, Willie Mays, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. It was a single for him in his last at bat. High and deep to left center field. Davis going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Coming to the plate now, Roger Doran.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Sent on the ground out to second. The throw from his knees. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Wow, that was a great job to rob him of an RBI single. Showed some great athleticism, and it winds up being an RBI ground out instead.
Into the box, number 15, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Already 4 RBIs in his pocket to this point. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Oh, it wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Ranging back is Davis. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. 2-run shot to straightaway center. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, Dero, what do you make of all this?
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 0-1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Davis is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Indians lead it 13-0. Striding in for Oakland, Yonder Alonso. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Pulled toward right center field. And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball.
The designated hitter, Mark Canha.
So now it's Mark Canha. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. Chris Davis will be next. The 3-0 pitch is taken, strike 1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And a full count for Canha now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Bounce towards the second baseman. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The left fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a slider on the inside for strike 1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Oh, he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Fouled away. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the A's. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. Digging in, Dale Tomlinson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Dale Tomlinson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
First things first, here's a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. Standing in now, number 22, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now a throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Hitting guys back to back. Umpires don't have much patience for that kind of thing, whether it's intentional or not, and neither does the team that's getting plunked.
Striding forward now is the DH, Mario Crespo. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. None out, runners at first and second. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Ready with the 3-0. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
In now, Lee Van Dyke. He singled his last time up. Has a look, now the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And not in time as the run scores. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time. Here it comes, 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. That one's in there on the black, 2-1.
One strike.
Smoke toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the second run will score as well. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see, he currently ranks second in the AL in that department. So coming to the plate, Donnie Larson. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. From the stretch. This is on the ground over to first. And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in, Willie Mays. First delivery to him on the way. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Dan, after this infield hit right here, this guy has to be so frustrated. He's been having a rough outing, and he's not discriminating the way he gives them up.
No, he isn't. You know what he's going to do after this one? He's going to go to the movies and watch the movie about himself, the Rocky Horror Pitching Show, because this has been a nightmare.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or two after this one.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him, 1-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter. Now the 3-2 pitch. A little bouncer. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, Number 15.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, number 15. And they're runners at the corners now.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Hard hit ball to short. Simeon's got it. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Tribe lead this one 16-0. Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball 1-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's in there for strike number 2. Fouled off. The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Van Dyke is right there. 1 gone.
Now batting.
So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. Striding in once again, Marcus Semien. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. One out, nobody on. And that misses. 1-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Marcus Semien becomes the 2nd out in the bottom of the 5th. At the plate, Matt Joyce. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First offering on its way. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Oh, what a dive. What an outstanding play to end the inning. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Now at the plate, Jake Taylor.
Leading off for Cleveland, catcher, Jake Taylor.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And this one misses to the Cleveland backstop. It's even at a ball and a strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Davis is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Dale Tomlinson.
So striding in, Dale Tomlinson. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Three-two pitch. Hit hard down the right field line.
But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Davis is after it.
But it drops foul down there in the home bullpen area.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 22. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Tomlinson, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. Now it's 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Hit high and deep to right center. Davis is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Mario Crespo.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Mario Crespo. Now a move over to first. Runner back safely. He's set and the pitch. He's running in there. Now the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
2 out here and a runner at 2nd. Into the corner and slicing foul. Ready with the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Fouled away. From the belt, kicks and deals. High and deep to right center. Ranging back is Davis. Still ranging back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year as this lead got even wider. Stepping in now, Lee Van Dyke, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Now the pitch. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 37 on the year as the blowout continues.
I'll tell you, the guy in the bump is wishing there was a mercy rule in professional baseball right about now. Hey, but there's no such luck. He's just got to own those back-to-back homers and the rest of it until he gets off the hook, which might be very soon.
Into the box now, Donnie Larson. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Two out, nobody on. Too high, and it's 3-0. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Standing in, Willie Mays is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. And a fastball just a bit high. And he misses again, 2-0.
To be honest, he just doesn't look that comfortable on the mound right now. He really looks like he's fighting himself on every pitch.
Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Chasing after it is Davis. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Indians on top, 19-0. Here's Jed Lowry now. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. 1-0 pitch is a circle change, swung on and missed, 1-1.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
The 1-1 misses for the second ball. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo shot for Jed Lowry. 7 home runs for him on the year now, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
Now batting.
Into the box, Josh Begley. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Here's Rajay Davis now. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
1 ball. And it's 1-2. Oh, you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Here's Yonder Alonso. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a big swing by Alonso, and he connects. This one is carrying well. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got under just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
So now it's Mark Canha. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. Oh, tough pitch. Things just not going his way on the mound right now. 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Alonso at second with 2 down. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit. So we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
From the stretch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. Two down, runners at first and second. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Chris Davis. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. A's have to settle for just the 1. We're through 6 full. The Indians lead it 19-1. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Cesar Valdez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Ready for another shot now. Roger Doran. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
The 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Hit back up the middle. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Number 15 will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Shoots this one over to first. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single.
Hey guys, that's a well-executed slider down and away right there. The batter just did an amazing job of staying inside the baseball and driving it the other way.
In now, Jake Taylor. And the slider swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
No reason to sit on anything other than the hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Runners on first with 1 down. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Runner around third on his way to the plate. And a relay home. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Stepping in now, Dale Tomlinson, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Taylor leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Number 22.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, number 22. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Runner at second here with one man out. High in the air out towards shallow right. Joyce coasts under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Ready to take his hacks again, Mario Crespo, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Three and oh now. Lee Van Dyke would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Forkball, and he just pours that in there. 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
The 3-1. Hit out towards second. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Cleveland's out in front, 21-1. Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed up a little high.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Ripped down the first base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Popped high in the air. Number 22 is there for it. He's got it one away.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus.
At the plate,
Semien.
Marcus Semien. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-0 home is a ball high and inside.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Yeah. Strike called, 2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
The 2-1. Popped him up. And there's out number 2.
Now
so he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Stepping up now, Matt Joyce. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and the inning continues. Bottom of the 7th inning will go at least one plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Here's Jed Lowry now, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Look out as this bat shatters on impact. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. The A's strand 1, and they remain well behind. Now at the plate, Lee Van Dyke will try to build on an already great game. He's 3 for 5 so far in this one.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Well, there are blowouts, and then there are blowouts. And this, folks, is a blowout. As you get a look at our line score, it's not often that you see a road team come into this place and put a whooping on these guys like the one we're seeing here tonight. So digging in now, Donnie Larson. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Chopper foul. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Into the box now, Willie Mays. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Comes back with a forkball here that misses 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Dishes this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Slapped hard the opposite way, so he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
24, Roger Doran.
Ready once again, Roger Doran. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Mays leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hard on the ground toward short. Simeon's there. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Indians leave 1, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. At the plate, Josh Begley. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First delivery to him on the way. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
No doubt about it. You talk about bragging rights. 2 cities that love their baseball teams, and geographically they match up. Even though they're not division foes, it's for bragging rights, and this is what it's all about.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Rajai Davis. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. One out, nobody on. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Lifted in the air to right field. Tomlinson is there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Yonder Alonso. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. 2 out, nobody on.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here, as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory. Blake Stocker enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Blake Stocker.
Into the box, Mark Canha. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Stocker is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses. 2 out with the man at first. Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
He's ready now. The pitch lifted in the air out towards left center. Mays moves over, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Oakland, and as you can see, they are way behind. Stepping into the box, number 15. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. Here's the first pitch to him. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just missing here, 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now. The 3-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. hit hard on the ground is short. Taken in by Simeon. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Up next for Cleveland, catcher, Jake Taylor.
Now to the plate, Jake Taylor. Here's the pitch. First pitch is a circle change for a called strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Standing in now, Dale Tomlinson. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot, as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3, but you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Here's Chris Davis now, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3. Hit hard on the ground to first. He's right there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
And there are the final numbers for the Indian starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went. So stepping in, Trevor Plouffe. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone, trying to get in the chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
In now, Marcus Semien, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is fastball taken high for a ball. Swung on, missed. 2-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Last strike now for Oakland. Got him. That'll do it as the Indians go on the road and sweep their rivals.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
21-1 the final today. Cleveland launched 6 home runs as a team in the ballgame. Matt Bush records the victory, his 13th of the year. Andrew Triggs was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. A reminder that extra BART train service is available on the Fremont Daly City line or on the Fremont Richmond line by accessing the ramp directly outside the stadium beyond the left field wall. AC Transit will also be available.